heard, finally I was reminded of what Mother Teresa used to say. Great things are done when little things are done with great care. And I think that is what we got from all the three of the people. That when little things are done with great care, great things are done. Onek dhonnobad.
First, I would request to give it to Srimati Subhashini Ministry.
I will also request Professor Professor Shastri to find out how we can, as individuals, contribute to this. আমরা কি করে এখানে আপনাদের এখানে আমরা যদি কিছু করতে পারি সেটার জন্য আপনি জানিয়ে দেবেন কিভাবে কি করতে হয় তো আপনার ছেলেকে
Now, and now I will request Mr. Chandrasekhar Ghosh to come to the stage to receive the flag.
Please give them a standing. Give speeches, 15th August, 18th August, 5th September, these are scary things. Scary for two reasons. The first is, when you think of the onerous responsibility that is on you, then it is scary. It is scary because there is a lot of hope and responsibility entrusted on us. And each of these days, as it passes by, makes me more and more afraid and apprehensive. Because we are possibly one of the most fortunate people around. We, as I just said, we have free air to breathe. Nobody charges us for the air. I don't think anybody charges us for the water also that we are consuming. We have very little to pay for the houses where we stay. Salaries come to our bank. So we are so privileged that we possibly forget our responsibilities. We think that coming to teach, etc., etc., is enough of the responsibility that the nation has entrusted on us. So it is important from time to time, I don't know whether it is for you, but whenever all these days come, and whenever I am asked to share dreams, etc., etc., it becomes fairly scary. So with all the pleasures that we have, we are generally into the mode of debating of what others should do, rather than what we are doing and what we can do and what we are supposed to do. Once in a big gathering of intellectuals of Kolkata, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa told them that tomra boro jahaz, you are big ships. You all can move in big waters, make big waves, But you all cannot, you all cannot move in tributaries. You all actually cannot reach the real people. We are a big ship. We always talk of changing the education of the country, changing the technology of the country, etc., etc., etc. But I think I must really appreciate the organizers for having called the really the people who reach through those blind alleys to the unreachable. And I think it is important for us to learn it. And I think it is good with their permission to even record it and show it so that our students, our other faculty, etc., whenever they are given assigned work in home, office or anything, can put this on and say, I must listen to this, director has said you must listen to this. This is very important. So that they can spend some time not doing office work, homework, anything else, and at least go through this. So if they agree, I think we should record this and properly edit it, etc., etc., and then disseminate it to a wider category of our students, staff, and faculty, even alumni. Therefore, I have personally come here to hear them and to really know what we as an institution can do in order to connect with them and link up with them. So it is my own deep interest to really know what people think. Sir, in spite of my saying this about the faculty and students, let me also tell you that almost everybody here on campus wants to do something that is worthwhile. It is not that a large number of us have come here by choice, not by being forced here, or so we have come here because we had some dream of doing something worthwhile. While we are a big ship, each of us, if you remember, I remember when I was young, sir, I saw this movie called Sagina Mahato. And there was a song in Sagina Mahato which said, Choti Choti Sapna Hamar, Choti Asha Choti. So each of us, sir, wants to do something worthwhile. And we have called you to find out what we can do to make our lives a little more worthwhile in this whole process. So we laugh at ourselves, but inside all of us is that little bit of seriousness that we actually have nothing else to do. We are competent, we can go and teach, we can do many things. But we always look for doing something worthwhile, which will give us a little bit of satisfaction. And that is the reason why we have called you and Professor Rai, and we are also waiting for Srimati Subhashini Mistry. Not only to be excited and inspired by what you do, but also to figure out, is there a way in which we as an institution or we as an individual could put our foot forward in some way or the other. We have a huge repository of resources in terms of technology, manpower, ideas, and even time. And as I said, compared to the rest of the country, we are not really struggling for our living. We are actually struggling for living life the way we want to. So it is for this reason I am very delighted that we have called you, and we are very keen to hear from you about what we can do. I hope that with this discussion, we will be able to connect with you like we have connected with many people who have come here before, and make this a connection, because this connection will possibly be one of the best learning experiences from us. With this, I welcome all of you again. I thank the Teachers Association for having arranged for this meeting, and I look forward to a wonderful session.